lovelies, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this reading for Doja Cat. I really hope you enjoy this reading. If you do, then please remember to leave a lovely thumbs up. Please do leave some love in the comments. If you haven't already joined our lovely community, then please do stay and hit that subscribe button. If you'd like your own personal and private reading with me, you can email me for more info at kirstylewisreadings@outlook.com. And if you'd like to see more spiritual and psychic content, you can follow me over on Instagram at I am Kirsty Lewis. But let's get into reading for Doja Cat. I'm super excited now. If you know me, you will know that I don't like to jump on and read for people when everyone else is doing it. So when that whole scandal happened with Doja Cat, I was pretty adamant I was going to wait and I wasn't going to read for her. And the time just kind of feels right. So I've decided to do it now. I feel pulled to read for her, so I'm going to do it now. I'm actually a really big fan of Doja Cat's music. Again, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I don't really listen to new music. I really enjoy old school R&B, early 90s and early 2000s. But Doja Cat's music hits differently. I think she's super talented. I think she's got a great production team. Whoever produced her album is on fire. Her album Hot Pink is incredible. Say So For Me is Song of 2020. It's the song of the year for me. I know we're not all finished the year yet, but I think that's an amazing song. I don't know who wrote, produced or whatever that song, but that song is incredible. And yeah, I feel a lot of excitement around Doja. I feel like she is going to recover from the bad press. She is a little bit... She feels young for her age. I feel like she's got a lot of growing up to do. I mean, she is only 24, so she is still young. But I feel like over the next few years, she's going to grow into a woman. She still feels like a little girl to me. Her energy still feels very adolescent. And I feel that's because her childhood was a little bit turbulent. I do feel like she had a little bit of a traumatic childhood. I'm not going to focus on the scandal because I like to think we've moved past that. She's apologised and I do actually believe her apology. And I'm not going to say much more else on it. I do feel, one of the things I did feel for Doja Cat coming up is I do feel that she is going to have not so much a scandal, but she is going to be talked about again because I feel like there's a beef, if you want to call it, coming up with another rap artist, and I feel like it might be a female. I feel like she's working on new music. Spirit make me feel that Doja Cat does have longevity in music if she plays her cards right. This girl is very... What's the word? What would the word be? She makes mistakes. Doja Cat makes a lot of mistakes. I feel ridiculous calling her Doja Cat. Do you know what? 2 seconds. I need to know what her real name is. What is Doja Cat's real name? Because I want to humanise her a little bit. Doja Cat's real name. Amala Ratna Sandal Dlamini. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but Amala. Okay, so her real name is Amala. Okay, Amala makes a lot of mistakes. And Doja Cat, this is why I wanted to get her real name, because Doja Cat is a persona. You know, it's not who she really is. And, you know, when you're becoming a persona, you have to be careful to not get confused between the person you are performing as, Doja Cat, and the person you really are, Amala. Now it's really funny because I do feel a spiritual journey coming for Doja Cat, Amala. And I want to separate them, which is why I wanted to find out what her real name was, because Spirit almost does want to separate them because she's very much lost sense of herself in the identity of Doja Cat. But again, I feel a very similar... It's interesting that Nicki Minaj did... I feel like Nicki Minaj was pulled to her because I feel like she actually reminds me a lot of Nicki Minaj, and I feel like she has the same opportunity career-wise for Nicki Minaj as Nicki Minaj. You know, she's got that longevity because she's poppy, she's commercial, but she also has the ability and the reputation to still transition to hip-hop. So she's got that, you know, she's multifaceted as Nicki Minaj is. Nicki Minaj could do a pop song, but she can also still do hip-hop. And I feel like Doja Cat has that same kind of thing, which is why Nicki Minaj gravitated towards her. Okay, now, let's see, Doja Cat and Marla. I also see a relationship coming up for Doja Cat, and I feel it's with a male. I don't know if Doja Cat is bisexual. I feel like she is, but I do see a relationship coming up with her with a man. I say a man, a boy, because he feels as immature as she is. So it's going to be one of those relationships that is played out publicly. I do feel like this will be a publicly played out relationship, and it's going to be very tit for tat. Okay, so when they break up, you will know about it. It will be on Twitter. It's one of those kind of things. I don't know who he is, but yeah, Doja Cat. Okay. There is some, yep. There's some mental health issues around Doja Cat, and there he is, my friend, there he is, this immature guy. She's had a hard time, you know, she's had a hard time, and Spirit are particularly saying to me depression. She's immature. I'm not surprised to see these young cards in her spread, because she is an immature girl. Okay, she's got a lot of growing up to do. She's got a lot of lessons to learn, but we are going to see her grow. That's the one thing I can say. She is going to mature, and we are going to see it. Spirit also tell me that Doja Cat is going to do a lot for, I don't follow her, so I don't know. She may already be doing this, but she's going to do a lot for female rights, and a lot of, what's the word? Do you know what? Words escape me these days. She's going to do a lot of like protesting and really pioneering, that's the word. She's going to do a lot of pioneering for women's rights as she grows up, because she's got some growing up to do. Doja Cat, Amala. I wouldn't be surprised. That's interesting. Oh goodness, okay. They are really, they've just given me Summer Walker. So, that means one of two things. Either Summer Walker's the person she's going to have beef with, or she's going to collab with Summer Walker, or her and Summer Walker are similar energies. Now, I definitely feel like they are similar energies. I can definitely tell you that. And I'd like to do an updated reading on Summer Walker, but Doja Cat, yeah. I feel like Doja Cat's in some kind of rehab or therapy, or she's seeking some kind of help or counsel for her mental health, because her mental health really hit rock bottom with all of that stuff that happened. It really did. Look, we all make mistakes. She's making it in, I know it's a big mistake, but she's making it in front of millions of people. We live in a society, and I don't agree with cancel culture. I don't agree with it. You know, when I make a mistake behind closed doors, I can rectify it. When these celebrities make mistakes, and some of them, you know, some of them are just damn right wrong. I'm not justifying anyone's mistakes, but the whole cancel someone instantly thing, it's a lot, you know. Imagine logging onto your social media and just seeing everyone cancelling you. Like, it's a lot. And then you think, oh, do I even put out an apology, because is anyone even going to believe me? And I really do feel like she went through that. It was, you know, I feel anxiety with Doja Cat, I feel depression, I feel a real all-time low, and I feel this is happening right now. And I feel like she is here, this is confirming that yes, she is, at least she is seeking help. That's the one thing I would say. She's not turning to drugs, she's not turning to drink, she is turning to like some kind of therapy. And I feel like this is where her spiritual path is going to come from. She's going to seek spirituality from this situation. So do you know what, they're giving me all these other female artists. So either she's going to collab with other female artists, or she's had a lot of support from female artists behind the scenes. But again, they're giving me Jhené Aiko, so I feel like she is either going to put spirituality into her music. One thing I will say, Summer Walker and Jhené Aiko are very spiritual people. So I really do feel like Doja Cat has that ability as well. She's not there. She's not there. Thank you, Incense, for, you know, melting all over the table. She's not there yet, but she will be. Okay, Doja Cat. Okay. Do we want to put this reverse, Spirit, or upright? Reversed. Okay. Last card for Doja Cat, please. Okay, 2 cards. Okay. And I did want to pull just 2 simple answer cards for her. So, Spirit, please give me 2 simple answer cards for Doja Cat. Please give me 2 simple answer cards. Please give me. Okay. Why don't you say so? Okay. Why am I surprised when I drop cards all the time and jump out at me? Okay. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice no punches. I'm sorry, it's just such a great song. Right, okay. Lend a hand. Right, I really do feel that from the dark of ashes that has been made of her life, because let me tell you, she has gone to a very dark place. She is going to do something good with it. I see a very white, bright light coming up around Doja Cat. I almost feel as if she's like a phoenix rising. I know that's really weird, but that's how Spirit are really portraying me to her. You may think, I said this about someone else, but you may think Doja Cat has hit her peak. She hasn't hit her peak yet. There's a big peak coming for her, and I feel like the next album could be even better than this one. Which is hard because Hot Pink is a really good album. But yes, she is going to do a lot of charitable work. I see that for her. Yes. There's like a rebrand for her coming as well, because we've got the 2 of Pentacles here tied to Judgment. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles is obviously a money card. It talks about balance. 2 of Pentacles talks about the way we balance ourselves and our finances and our life, basically, how we hold ourselves together. And it's tied to Judgment, which is a card of renewal, rebirth, reflection. You know, it's a rebirth card, Judgment. Judgment is about rebirthing. And I feel like she is going through a transitional, spiritual awakening, transitional new birth kind of phase. So I feel like when her new album does drop, she will have completely rebranded. So her style might be a bit different, even though she's got quite, you know, out there style, but I see her just becoming a bit more edgy. She's a bit more, I just want to, blah, blah, Cassie, spit it out. I just want to, again, connect her with Nicki Minaj, because it was the same thing. Can you remember when Nicki Minaj was doing all the pop bubblegum stuff, you know, when she was doing Starships and all of that, and Boom Boom Bass, what's it called, Super Bass, Boom Boom Bass, you know, she was doing all of that, you know, similar thing to Doja Cat. But as Nicki progressed, she started getting more into hip hop, and she started to get a bit more edgy, and that's what I see coming for Doja Cat. She's going to really find herself, and it's going to be the best thing for her, because she's going to be able to stand on her own 2 feet, find herself, march to the beat of her own drum, because I feel like behind the scenes, something she does struggle with is standing up for herself a little bit to like management and record labels and things like that. I feel like she does struggle to say, well, no, actually, this is what I'd like to do. So she does have a tendency to become like a cardboard cutout, but she's going to grow into that. And I feel like that's going to happen through this therapy. I feel like she's in therapy. I feel like that's good. I feel like she's got a counsellor that will probably be with her for a long time. I feel like her counsellor is a woman. I feel like this is irrelevant, but it's just coming through. And again, the High Priestess. Now, her therapy shows up as a spiritual counsellor. So I feel like she's seeking therapy and healing through spiritual techniques, meditation, Reiki, chakra cleansing, all of that. I feel like she's really experimenting with that, and I feel like we could not hear, I don't think she's going to do like, you know, a Chilumbo album like Sinead, but we could hear her just throw words into her next album. Like, you might hear her talk about meditation, or just throw out chakra, or, you know, in the middle of a rap kind of thing. I feel a real spiritual journey coming for Doja. Five of Swords is about depression, feeling sad, feeling unhappy. It can talk about conflict and talk about your ego getting in your way. Doja, Amal, that's her name, isn't it? Amal. This is what they're talking about. You're two, you know, Doja and Amal are two separate people, and that's something she's really got to find through therapy, and it's something she's exploring right now. Okay, so here is this man, boy. I really don't want to call him a man because he feels so immature, it's ridiculous. He's not going to be good for her, okay, and I don't feel like it will be ridiculously long-lived, but it will be longer-lived than it should be. This is something she falls into. It's like a puppy love kind of thing. It's a very immature relationship. It's giving me Cardi B Offset vibes. Yeah, you know, there's nothing particularly wrong with the guy. He just is completely immature, and because Doja Cat is immature herself, she needs a mature man to balance her out. So together, it's just not really a good match. Page of Cups is, you know, entering something that's very youthful and playful and, you know, lacks focus and dreamy, and that's her. You know, that is her. That's who she is. She lacks focus. She's dreamy. She's la, you know, she's very much like that. She's a very immature girl. And she's growing into being a woman as we speak. And at the moment, Ace of Wands reversed. So Ace of Wands talks about our passions, our creative successes, you know. She has been quiet. We haven't heard anything from her, but I do feel like there is something in the making. It just might take a little bit longer to get out than we would want if you are a Doja Cat fan. And this guy's not going to be a great, like, influence to that. I feel like he is going to kind of distract her from what she should be doing. And we go on to Page of Wands and Page of Swords. You know, all these pages, yeah, all these immature energies. She's got a lot of growing up to do. Page of Wands, again, that's a new business project. So that does tell me that even though the Ace of Wands is reversed, she is working on something, which I do believe is a new album. And the Page of Swords is connected to the Page of Wands, which does tell me she is going to have her battles while doing this album. And I feel like it's internal battles. This album's a bit more lay heart online than Hot Pink is. Hot Pink's not lay heart online. There's nothing on there that's like, oh my gosh, I'm pouring my heart out. And I don't think the next album will be either, but it is a little bit more vulnerable. Step away from the crowd, tied to this Mr. King of Swords over there. Okay, Doja Cat may choose to leave the management that she's a part of, because like I said, I do feel that they want to keep her in this cardboard cutout, and I do feel that she wants to change her brand. So there are a lot of people signed to her record label. I do believe she's signed. I really have a problem speaking recently. I do believe she's signed to RCA. There are a lot of artists signed to RCA. And I do feel like she's going to walk away from that label. The label that she walks into will be run by this King of Swords. Now, this could be Rockefeller. This could be Def Jam. I feel like it's one of those big hip-hop labels. I feel like it's, you know, Young Money. It's something like that. She is going to sign to one of those labels once she walks away from RCA, because like I said, RCA want to keep her very cookie cut, and she's going through this transitional thing, and when she comes out the other side of this transitional thing, she's not going to want to be cookie cut anymore, and that is going to make her want to leave the label. And I do feel she will go on to sign with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, you know, one of those hip hop labels. I don't know them all. I know Def Jam, Rockefeller, Young Money, if that's even a thing anymore. But she's going to sign with a hip hop artist. And it's going to be the making of her. Like I said, I think she's got longevity. I think she's got the same longevity as Nicki Minaj. I really want to pan her career next to Nicki Minaj's. And she will grow, and she will learn, and she will change. She's very young. She's very young. She is someone who makes a lot of mistakes. I've said that. But she is learning from them. That's one thing I can say about her. She is looking at herself in the mirror, and she is saying, okay, maybe I need to change. So Let's leave some love hearts down in the comments for Doja, because she's doing her best and that's all we are all trying to do, right? I really hope you enjoyed this reading for Doja Cat. If you haven't heard Hot Pink already and you like R&B and hip hop music, even funk and soul music, go and listen to that album. It's really, really good. Remember to subscribe if you haven't joined our lovely community already. Hit a lovely thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Please do leave some love for Doja down in the comments below. If you'd like to see more spiritual and psychic content, then you can follow me over on Instagram at @IamKirstyLewis. And if you'd like your own personal and private reading with me, then you can email me for more info at kirstylewisreadings@outlook.com. Thank you so much for your love, your support, for being with me. I'm truly grateful for you all, lovelies. Bye.